What is so shocking about the Pokemon Tynamo? Welcome back to Shelby on Safari, the place where I, a wild animal biologist and Pokemon trainer, love to combine my passions into one. Today, we are exploring the world of Tynamo, the EleFish Pokemon, in celebration of the upcoming Pokemon Go Community Day. So you ready to learn about the biology of this electrifying Pokemon? Join the safari and let's get started. Tynamo, the EleFish Pokemon, electric type. No water here, baby. Pokemon Go has just released that this guy is gonna be the feature of July Community Day, which got me thinking about the real-life biology of this Pokemon. Tynamo has an organ that generates electricity, which it discharges when in danger. However, a single Tynamo doesn't quite hit the mark. One on its own can't generate that much power. So often, in the wild, you see groups or schools of Tynamo. And when they need to discharge electricity, well, it turns out Jack Johnson had it right, and they're better together, because in a group, the electricity generated ends up being more like a lightning strike. Tynamo would be what we would call an electrogenic animal, as they can generate their own electricity. They likely would also be electroreceptive, as they would be able to detect electricity. Electric organs help fish, like electric eels and Tynamo, to send and receive signals that are kind of like a bird song, helping them recognize other electric fish. Pulling from the biology of our real-life Pokemon, I bet Tynamo would probably use their electricity generating organ to not only defend themselves, but also communicate to other Tynamo, say to buddy up and form a group. Now, Tynamo sounds like a weakly electric fish, such as the elephant nose fish, which totally looks like a real-life Pokemon. These guys don't generate that much electricity to be able to use it to attack prey. For the elephant nose fish only has one electric organ, which reminds me of Tynamo. In the Pokedex entries, it very clearly states they got one, which is important for later. Spoilers. Like the elephant nose fish, I bet the electric organ of Tynamo is in their tail, whereas their electroreceptors would be more covering their entire body. These specialized skin cells are important for that electrocommunication and electrolocation. But after all, since it is Pokemon Go Community Day, we don't want to forget about Tynamo's evolutionary line. And of course, the electric eel. Electric eels have three specialized organs that help them create electricity. These organs take up about 80% of the eel's body, and they allow the electric eels to produce electric impulses of different strengths for different functions, or different types of Pokemon moves. As well as hunting alone, there's some evidence to suggest that electric eels also buddy up for social predation. Oh yeah. They can work together to herd prey into small spaces and issue coordinated electric attacks, aka electric shocks, to stun their prey. Doesn't quite sound like a fair Pokemon battle. For their prey, which is primarily made up of fish, but they will also eat crabs, insects, and amphibians. Now, a really interesting thing when it comes to electricity in fish is that about 1 to 2% of fish have active electrolocation, where they emit electricity themselves, either in murky water or at night when visibility is reduced, to be able to navigate. Which got me thinking, what other fish Pokemon do you think use electricity? Let me know down in the comments below. To keep your adventure going, why not check out the rest of my Pokemon animal comparison playlist by clicking right here. Go on, click it. I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for watching.